Well, hello guys, this is Diamond from Diamond Shine Soap. Today we're going to make some summer body butter. If you love my videos, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Now, if you want the whole entire recipe, it will be linked in the description box and it will take you to my Patreon where I have all of my candle making recipes, skincare recipes. You will not be disappointed. Now guys, I'm not going to waste your time. Let's talk about what we got in this skin loving body butter. Okay, so this is the emulsified butter. We're going to be using some shea butter. It is deep moisturizing. It's rich in vitamins A and E. It also helps soften rough or dry skin. And I love it because it is super creamy. The next thing we're going to be using is cocoa butter. Cocoa butter is a very hard butter. And I believe that cocoa butter is responsible for the stability of this summer butter. Okay, so we can't go without it. The next thing we have in this bowl is some safflower oil. Now listen, I love me some safflower oil because it is lightweight and it's very moisturizing. It's good for dry or sensitive skin, and it also helps balance thicker butter. And we're using some emulsifying wax that keeps the lotion from separating, creating a creamy texture. It improves the stability and consistency. We also will be using some cetyl alcohol, and that helps thicken the formula, and it also gives that slip and silkiness. Okay, so listen, you got to make sure that you are using some aloe vera in this. Okay, I love aloe vera inside of body butter over water. It honestly, it gives so many extra skin benefits compared to just plain distilled water. It hydrates the skin, it soothes irritated and dry skin, it gives a cooling effect, it helps calm sensitive skin, and it adds a light, fresh skin feel. So you want to go ahead and double boil both phases. So you want to make sure that you heat up your aloe vera and your glycerin, and also all your oils and butters, all of that phase. They all need to be the same temperature, because if you put that aloe vera into that oil phase, it will seize up. It will rise up on you. So you want to make sure both of them are hot. Now you want to go ahead and emulsify this together. And it don't matter how long you do it, but I usually do it until it gets really thick and creamy. Now once it cooled down, you can go ahead and add your preservative and your fragrance oil and your vitamin E. Now go ahead and mix that in pretty well. Now I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of green mica to it, because I'm calling this an aloe butter because I use aloe vera in it. So I just wanted it to be a little tint of green, not too much, nothing that will stain people's garments. Make sure you do not go crazy with mica powder, okay? Now at this point, you could just go ahead and mix it in until you get a thick, creamy butter. Now, as you guys can see, this is very, very thick, okay? And that's just coming out of my immersion blender, and that is thick. Now, the butter has not fully thickened, but once it's finished, you will see what I mean by thick butter. It is very thick, very rich, and very creamy. It is so beautiful, but I want to go ahead and get it into my jar now. Now, I did not mention this, but I want to tell you guys, it is so important that you guys use double wall jars in the summertime. I know they could be a little bit more pricey. I get it. You know, starting all over with your packaging, you done already bought 100,000 bottles. I get it. But in the summertime, these jars are great for shipping. Because they are double wall, they will not melt as quick as they would if you just use the regular 8-ounce straight side, low profile, whatever kind of jar you use. These jars provide an extra layer of protection. Now look how thick this is, and it's still warm. Just imagine how it's going to be when it's cool. That is exactly what I go for when I'm just imitating my fall butters. I want it to be thick. I want my customers to get something that they don't feel slighted. They feel like they're getting the same exact thing. One of the most important things to me when I make a body butter is when I rub it on, I do not like for it to drag. What I mean by that is, you know how you rubbing the butter on and it's just taking forever to seep into your skin. You're like, oh my God, when is this going to disappear? This one goes in almost immediately. I love this recipe. It's very beautiful. If you want this actual recipe, go ahead and click the link in the description box. It's going to take you straight to my Patreon. That is where you will find all my recipes. I will see you guys again for the next video. I love this butter. It's just so beautiful.